Hey everyone, AmberFrmThVault here. Welcome back to the Knife Sisters. We're going to go ahead and jump right back in, but before we do a couple things, first I want to go ahead and say thank you so much to the publisher for giving me a copy of this so I could go ahead and play it for you here on the channel. But secondly, I do want to remind you that there is a little bit of a content warning for this game. First of all, for BDSM, some things that may make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, and some highly sexual themes, as well as some sexual situations. So definitely more of a rated R game. Definitely not something that I would watch with the kiddos. So we're gonna go ahead and jump back in. You've been warned, and I'll see you guys back in just a sec. Okay, so let's see Ayanna. I feel like we always have to see Ayanna. Okay, I saw Ayanna after her lecture, and she texted me and asked if we could meet up. The day was nice and sunny, and we walked toward the city. Do you know what happened yesterday? Someone put online that Will cheated on a test to get into medical school. Oh, I can't believe that's true. I was getting fed up with her never believing me. Why wouldn't she listen? Yeah, but she doesn't know that you're the one who said it. It didn't matter what I said. She already seemed to have chosen sides. That hurt. Well, you can't seem to believe anything bad that's said about him, even if it is true. Well, I think you shouldn't be so quick to judge. You don't know shit about him. He's actually been having a hard time. We stared at each other. In what way, then? I'm not sure I should talk about it. I can't judge him differently if I only know bad things about him, can I? He was having a rough time before he got into medical school. That's all I can say right now. There are different sides to every story, and right now, you're just looking at one side, not seeing the whole picture. You're not allowing me to see the rest. You will see it eventually. I don't want to fight. Let's talk more next time. We'll see. Then she hurried off. I stood on the pavement with an uncomfortable feeling that I was missing something important. I'd been to the supermarket, and now I was sitting in my room eating instant noodles. Suddenly there was a knock at the door. Dagger again? Yeah? I was surprised to see Nicola. Can I come in for a while? Sure. What's up? I just wanted to tell you that the police came by before asking for Devin. What? What the fuck? What did they want? I'm not sure. Since he wasn't home, they left pretty quickly. Okay. If they hadn't come in, I suppose they didn't have enough to search the house. I wasn't sure if I should even talk to Nicola about this. So I guess they didn't have a warrant to search the house then. Why would they have wanted to do that? I don't know. Wait, you don't know about what he's been doing? Nicola looked thoughtful. I suppose he's been selling drugs. He has. Right, I'm not very surprised. Decided not to say anything else. I had to let it go and think about something else. Now that he was here, do you know any symbols for resurrection? Why do you ask that? Okay, once again, I had to choose whether or not to talk about Dagger. It's nothing. I'm just curious. I'm just sitting in my room thinking about symbols for resurrection. You know, phoenixes and such. He looked amused. Sure. But I don't know off the top of my head. I need to look into it a bit. Can I check in on it and get back to you? Okay, sounds good. He smiled. I hoped it actually was a good idea, but now we decided, and I guess I had to go with it. I think that's not bad. Okay. How am I supposed to make decisions? Let's see Moe and Vicky. We will talk to Nicola later. I was sitting in my room when suddenly I experienced a strange feeling. For once, I felt like I didn't want to be alone. I decided to text Moe. You can come over, they wrote. Vicky is here too. Oh? I didn't know they had started hanging out. Moe opened the door. Hi, come on in. We're just watching anime and chilling. Hi, Leo. There's room for you here as well. They pointed to the bed that they used as a sofa. I had wanted company. Okay, I'll join you. I sat down on the bed next to Vicky. Then Moe came and dragged me much closer to them both. Now we were forming some sort of pile. I could feel Vicky's thin body next to mine, and Moe's skin was radiating warmth, as always. This is pretty cozy, right? It was, actually. I found myself letting some tensions go and my body sinking closer to theirs. Moe ruffled my hair. You two are my favorite people. Okay. Interesting. There's some throuple vibes there. I think they could make a very good throuple. That's all I'm saying. Get advice from Nicola. I mean, they're all very young, I'm assuming, too. So maybe not, but like a college throuple, you know? Everyone knows you tend not to stay with your first or second college boyfriend, girlfriend, fae friend. Partner? Partner is the word I'm looking for. Oh my god. Did I just say fae friend? Please kill me. I sound like I'm 80. Oh, I went out to the living room. I'm 80 years old. Nicola was there reading a book. He looked up as I entered. Oh, hi, good to see you. I've done some research now on resurrection. Cool, what'd you find? I guess you have to broaden it a bit and also look for symbols of rebirth and regeneration. Then there are quite a few good examples. For example, we have the egg, the belly of a whale, the serpent, or a dragon. Oh no. Well, we had a dragon, but we pawned it off. Let's talk about serpents. Okay, tell me about serpents. The common symbol for rebirth is the serpent. One reason is possibly that because it sheds its skin. Yeah, maybe. I suddenly remembered the dream I had, in which I had seen a snake wind itself around Dagger's naked body. Was that some sort of sign? Then there's the Ouroboros, of course. That's a serpent or dragon that constantly revolves, swallowing the end of its own tail. This is a very common symbol in alchemy as well. So the Ouroboros, or whatever it's called, can be either a serpent or a dragon. It can, and the dragon itself can also be a symbol for transcendence, to rise above. It's present in some stories about apocalyptic regeneration. That's majestic. Yeah, and the Eastern dragon is actually a symbol for luck and happiness as well. Nice. But one of the most well-known of all resurrection myths is probably the one about the phoenix, who rose from its own ashes after combusting voluntarily. It's a bird, right? Sure, an eagle-like bird. In Chinese mythology, there was a phoenix-like creature called the Fen Huang that is often paired together with the dragon. So it all comes together then. It surely does. Anything else you want to know more about? Eggs, why not? How do you not know the story of the phoenix? I feel like that's everywhere. I guess it's not very surprising that the egg is a universal symbol for rebirth, or a new life. In old myths, it's said that even the universe was hatched from a world egg. Okay, seems reasonable. Does it? Does any creation myth really seem reasonable? Except for the Big Bang. In alchemy, the philosopher's egg symbolizes the seed of spiritual life, where great transformation takes place. I can't say the word seed without thinking of church seeds. Yeah, I come from the Midwest where there's a bunch of mega churches. The philosopher's egg sounds kind of cool. If you ever consider starting a band, you've got your band name. Yeah, it's perfect. Anything more you want to know about? Yeah, tell me about going into bellies. There are many myths of transformation in which someone has to go into the belly of a beast, such as the monomyth? There we go. The hero's journey, where the hero goes into the belly of a whale. That happened to Pinocchio, too. It does. The act of being devoured is the death that precedes rebirth. This is a sort of point of no return, where the old life is gone forever, and the only way is forward, facing the challenges ahead. I see. So being swallowed is sort of a common symbol for rebirth. In some myths, you're swallowed by a serpent or a lizard man. Ah, serpents again. Always serpents. The world serpent! Oh, I just remembered how beautiful and adorable the world serpent is. I want to play more God of War. Thanks. I feel much wiser. Glad to be able to help. Just ask if you need something more. It was good that Kylo Zen wasn't around. Maybe he'd be jealous that I was getting advice from someone else. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I heard sounds from the kitchen. Maybe Devin was home now. then I should take the bull by the horns and go talk to him. How about not? He looked up as I entered the room. You heard about the 5-0 visiting yesterday? I nodded. Nicola told me. You have any idea why they turned up? I haven't got a clue. He just looked at me. You sure? It's just a little weird that it happened right now, don't you think? I don't know many people who are opposed to what I'm doing as you are. Well, that's true, but I still want to have a place to stay. You told me yourself I had to play by your rules if I wanted to stay here. Devin scrutinized my face. I don't know you that well, but up until now, you've at least seemed like someone who wouldn't lie straight to my face. I shook my head. I wouldn't. Devin started laughing. Well, fuck them. We should have a party here to celebrate their incompetence. Looking at him, I understood I would probably never, ever get this person. And probably the same went for him with me. He smirked. Well, so that's settled then. Party on Friday night. Invite your friends. Okay. Yeah, if you have any. And if you do, I hope they're more likable than you are. Devin is a dick. Dick! Okay. I'm gonna discuss things with Kylo then. Kylo? Yeah, sweetie? Can I talk to you about something? Oh, but of course! What's on your mind? It's about Dagger's sister. Yeah, Dagger just told me she has a sister called Liz. That's quite a surprise. It is. And maybe she'll tell me more later. But I have a sort of bad feeling about it. Why is that? Yeah, why was that? I'd have to try to put it into words without really knowing. She compares us, or rather mixes us together somehow. She says I mean to as much to her as her sister. I don't know what to do about that or what she wants from me. You see, you'd want her to like you for who you are, not because you remind her of someone else. I guess so. Well, I wouldn't appreciate it either if you said you liked me because I remind you of Ring Ring or some other plushie. You wouldn't, right? Or Pikachu. That would be the worst. What's wrong with Pikachu? No, kidding. You better be. Was there something else you wanted to talk about? What's wrong with Pikachu? Something is up with Ayanna. She's acting weird. In what way? I can't really put my finger on it. And then it's hard for me to analyze this any further. I understand. Try to talk to her? I guess I'll have to do that. Is there something else you wanted to talk about? It's about that symbol. Dagger wants me to bring a symbol of resurrection to our next ritual. Oh, that sounds serious. I don't know. She told me I had to be careful with what I chose, since it would be one of the most important rituals we'll do. I have no idea what to bring. I'm no good with symbols. When it comes to regeneration and rebirth, I just know that when plushies die, our souls are put into newly created stuffed animals. Oh, I didn't know that. Have you got any memories from your previous lives? No, I just know that my soul must be very old. Okay, that's probably true. Didn't you get a new friend who's pretty wise as well? The one who owns a shop? Teddy? You think I should ask them? I do, yes. Okay, I might do that. Thanks for listening. I'm a really good listener, right? Most plushies aren't that good at it, I must say. You're definitely the best. Totally. My plushies aren't great at it either. If I'm honest. My dog, on the other hand, wonderful listener. Although he just tries to lick my face to make me feel better. And that's awkward. As I entered the shop, Teddy came out of the back. Oh, it's you. How's it going? Good. I had resorted to the easiest alternative, going to Teddy's shop. I pretty much expected that the rules for getting this symbol were the same as before, that I shouldn't pay for it. Dagger probably had a pretty good idea of which products Teddy sold in their shop, but just asking about it had to be okay. Do you have anything featuring a serpent? Anything? That's sort of a broad request. They look thoughtful. I have some cards featuring different animals. Maybe there's a serpent in there, but I'm not absolutely sure. Okay, I'll have to think about that. Maybe I should ask for something else. It was a little hard when I didn't really know what I was after, and I didn't want to pay for it either. Why did I even come here in the first place? I could at least invite Teddy to the party. We're gonna have a party at my place tonight. There are a few people living there, and Nicola, who you know, lives there as well. Maybe I already told you? You might have. I'm not sure. Do you want to come? Well, I guess that could be fun. If I'm free, I might come by. Cool. I'd like that. I do have to say, okay, so my college years were extremely different. Keep in mind that I got married in college, and I got divorced shortly after. But, hey everyone, thank you so much for watching me play The Knife Sisters. If you like this game, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all those YouTube things. As always, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel and you haven't already, go ahead and click on that picture of my big dumb head. Click on that bell icon if you'd like to be notified every time I post a brand new video, as well as on the right hand side of your screen there should be some random videos, things that YouTube thinks you'd like, and something that I put up there. I don't know what I did it in post, as well as a bunch of names in the middle of your screen. Those are the Twitter handles for my current patrons over on Patreon. They really do keep this channel running. I wouldn't be able to do it without all of those folks. So if you would like to go ahead and say thank you to them, go ahead and follow them over on Twitter, give them some likes, tell them they're awesome, because they truly are. If you'd like to become one of those names in the center of the screen, those are all of my patrons over on Patreon, I should say. At the time that I recorded this video, if you'd like to become one, go ahead and click in the lower left hand screen there. It says something about extra video content, bonus content, videos, things like that. Go ahead and click that to learn more about that. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here though, so I'll see you all in the next one.